Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Oleksandra Tomashevska and I'm a professional tax advisor. So today we talk about foreign economical activity in Ukraine. I mean, if you start the business in Ukraine and you're going to go global and you're going to get trading contracts or provide services all around the world, you have to understand how Ukrainian administrative thing works. So how it can be managed. First of all, for now, we have this war situation. Yes, we have some restrictions with National Bank of Ukraine. Not only the payments abroad are restricted, but also some of transactions they're prohibited in Ukraine. So, for example, you can't pay dividends abroad if you are the owner of Ukrainian company, and you can't also invest money abroad if you have profit in Ukraine in their company. You have to only use it in the local area in Ukraine or spend this money in Ukraine. So these transactions like investments, you can't do that. But it's temporarily. I believe that after all these circumstances, we will change the attitude of foreign owners of the companies. But still, if you have regular foreign economical activity, for example, you have export-import goods transaction, you provide services, or you receive money for services abroad, it's all. Please do. It's no restrictions. It's all allowed. Of course, if you pay for the prepayment for goods and it's supposed to be import of goods to Ukraine, you have 180 days to close the deal. And meaning if you send a prepayment in a half a year, you have to get your goods in the territory of Ukraine, because if not, there are some negative circumstances. You can pay fine 1.3% for every day of the disobeying this rule, because you broke the Ukrainian payment balance, international payment balance. So you'll pay the fine. But if the opposite, for example, you imported goods and didn't pay for a supplier, well, it's okay. You can do that. There is no strict rules about that. You can not pay forever, whatever you want. So you have to understand that if Ukraine doesn't get something, for example, you pay money and don't get the goods, or you export the goods and do not get money back in half a year, it's prohibited. You will get fined. If you want to pay for services abroad, for example, for IT services or for marketing, for advertising, for exhibitions, for transporting, and other services, there could be some restrictions. For example, we have the list of critical import goods and services. Goods are allowed, but services could be restricted in a particular way. Most important services are absolutely allowed. Also, you have to know that when you try to send money abroad, for example, to buy stuff, you have to show the contract, you have to show invoices to the bank, because bank has their own system. They need to check your deal and they can ask you any question about your contract. For example, who is the owner of this company abroad you send money to? What's the matter of deal? Is it real? So they can check everything, and if they are sure that it's absolutely transparent and nothing suspicious, it's in your deal, they will send your money to your business partner. But we have we can say small amount with no monitoring. The small amount is about $10,000, we could say. So it's 400,000 hryvnias. And if it's not enough documents for this small deal, you still can pay it, because it's considering like small amount. It is so if you buy something cheap abroad, you can do that with invoice, for example. But if you try to avoid the rule and, for example, make 4 payments with $10,000, no, the bank will put it all together and will consider it like one big deal, and you will show all the documents. But also you have to understand that banking rules are same as all around the world, as in Europe, for example, because bank can ask questions about your business activities. They can ask if it's real, if you have enough documents. They can check every word in your contract to be sure that it's all transparent and connected with your business activity, and you can explain what you do actually. Because if it's something suspicious, they can just say no, you won't pay abroad. In general, I can say that it's not so complicated to work with all these documents. You just have to know what documents you need, and it's in other countries, I think it's the same. So nothing super special, but some restrictions. I can't wait to see your questions. Welcome to our YouTube channel, and thank you for watching. This was Oleksandra Tomashevska. Goodbye.